Yeah, Katie and George, this is really part of an effort to keep pushing efforts to improve diversity, equity, and inclusion here at Rochester Public Schools. And Will Ruffin will be the first ever Executive Director of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion at Rochester Public Schools. So who is he? Well, many here in Rochester may already know him. Ruffin is currently the Community Schools Facilitator at Gage Elementary and has been an RPS employee since 2006. Right now, he's also an executive board member of the Rochester Education Association and co-lead of the district's Employees of Color Resource Group. RPS says in this new cabinet level position, Ruffin will be responsible for supporting the district's urgent focus on equity work across all departments. Ruffin spoke during today's board meeting and says he's excited to get to work.
I'm excited to be a part of this leadership team, and I'm even more excited to continue working for the students, staff, and families of Rochester Public Schools. So thank you to everyone.
And School Board Chair Gene Marvin also had glowing words for Ruffin, calling him a born leader and a huge asset for the district. Ruffin will begin in his new role July 1st. And tonight, board members also passed a pay raise for themselves. School board members have been given the same $7,200 annual stipend since 1985. Now they'll receive $16,000 each year effective July 1st, with the chair of the board receiving an additional $1,600. The change comes after a committee looking into the stipends recommended they be increased in order to keep up with inflation and cost of living. Vice Chair Kathy Nathan says she was uncomfortable voting for an increase to her own stipend, but it's important community members recognize the hard work board members do.
I think it's important that now we make it clear to our community the value of the work that we do deserves to be compensated, and that for individuals who are thinking about running for school board, that it is something where your time is valued.
And Vice Chair Nathan indicated she hasn't decided what to do with the increase or if she'll even accept it. Another board member, Melissa Amundson, says the pay raise is important in order to attract diverse candidates for the school board in the future. Katie, George?
And that last point is important. Thank you, Anthony.
Tonight, the school board also reviewed recommended boundary changes that would shift the school students attend starting next year in 2022. They're set to vote on that proposed change at their June 1st meeting.